This is problem 412B. During the fourth quarter of 2013, there were 7 biweekly paydays on Friday, and they were October 4th and 18th, November 1st, 15th, and 29th, and December 13th and 27th for Clark's Roofing. Using the forms supplied on pages 458 to 461, complete the following for the fourth quarter. So A is what we'll do first. We're completing the federal deposit information worksheets, which will reflect the electronic deposits made, and we are a monthly depositor. They give us the phone number and the federal deposit liability. Each pay period is 119756. So that's the first thing that we do. So when we're filling it out for October's payments, it's a 941 form, and the amount of the deposit, it's for 2 pay periods. So 2 times 119756, because that's what the liability was for just 1 pay period, gives you the 2395.12, and it's for the fourth quarter, and then we put the phone number in. And this will be due on or before November 15th of 2013, because it's due the 15th of the month following. The next pay period for November had 3 payments, 3 pay periods. So you take 3 times the 119756, and that's where you get the 3592.68. Now you notice it's not due on 12/15 because 12/15 is on a Sunday. So it's due the next banking day after the 15th of the month. So that would be 12/16. And then the last payment is again for 2 weeks, or 2 pay periods, so that's 2395.12, and that is due on 1/15 because that's on a banking day. So part B says fill out the 941. So we've got to indicate that the fourth quarter is the period that we're talking about here, and the idea is to show well, forget that. Okay, line 1, number of employees who received wages, and then we need the total tips and wages and the income tax withheld. So we get that information from what was given in the problem. We have 5 employees. Here's the total wages, $37,450, and the total that was withheld for federal income tax was $3402. It was just given. So go back down to our form. That's the total wages, $3402. Take the taxable security wages. They're all subject to Social Security tax, so you multiply that out, and they're subject to Medicare. So multiply that out. Add these, line 5A and 5C, you get 5D. So here's your federal income, here's what was withheld, add those together. This is your total taxes. Now again, we have to come back to line 7, because we first have to fill out the back side, which is line 11. I keep referring to it as the back side because I've done a whole bunch of these payroll reports, and it's always on the back side of the page. So let's go down, and the way we calculate this, we've already done it. It was the first deposit slip that we filled out, as you recall, was for $2395.12 because that was for 2 weeks. Month 2 was for 3 weeks, and month 3 was for 2 weeks again. So the only thing different about this problem is from the earlier ones is we actually showed the little coupons that we would fill out, and then you've already got that information, and then you just transfer it to this report. Add those up, 83, 82, 92. So that would be the total that you have paid in your deposits. It's the 83, 82, 92 right here on line 11. And so the difference between 83, basically 85 cents and 92 is 7 cents. So we're adding it. If this line 11 and 10, they're the same. If line 10 was less than line 6, then this would be basically a negative number. But in all of the examples that we've shown so far, they've been a positive. So that's why we're adding it together to come up with 83, 82, 92, because it has to equal our actual deposits. So this is then the total that we have, our total tax liability. And that is it for this problem. Actually, that's not it for this problem. We've got to do Part C, which is filling out the state income tax withheld. And it's hard to read on this particular document, but you can see from looking at the solution that line 1 is the gross payroll, which is $37,450, and the state income tax was given in the problem. It showed what was withheld, $26,2150, and then you just carry that down to line 4 and then down to line 7. That one's pretty self-explanatory.